There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Hello everyone, I'm the G-Man324 and I'm doing my first anime review. Now this anime is very near and dear to my heart, not only because it's an anime, but it's also got zombies in it. I'm guessing you know what I'm talking about, High School of the Dead, if you didn't already notice the intro and, of course, the picture. Alright, so the plot of this anime is this guy named Takashi, who you see in the picture with the bat. He is a really boring guy, just totally plain average with everything. And he is just randomly standing on a balcony because he doesn't care about anything else. And he notices a zombie trying to get into his school. So a couple of the teachers try and go see what the thing is here, and slowly they get infected. One bites the other, and then the other bites the other. So Takashi, in random teenage sense, decides to run towards his friends and tell them, "Okay, we gotta get out of here." And at first, everybody's like, "What the hell are you talking about, you stupid guy?" But after a slap and a couple reassuring nods, him and his friend Rei, who is a girl, and Hisashi make their way towards the roof. And during that time, Hisashi gets bitten from a zombie and obviously doesn't really notice the true effects until he gets to the roof, where he starts spatting up blood and gets kind of graphic, so Takashi has to take him out. And that's pretty much the recap of the first episode. And as the series progresses, you find new characters named like Koda and Psycho and multiple other characters. And now we go on to my review. I apologize for not mentioning that Psycho is a badass girl who has blue hair, and she wields a kind of stick that she uses against these zombies, and Koda, who is the guy all the way on the left of the new picture, is a gun otaku and really knows a lot of good things about guns, so he's obviously helpful. And the nurse named Shizuka, I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name right, and the smart girl Takagi, excuse me, bad with anime names. So they also help in the adventure with Rei and Takashi, and they end up becoming a bit of a team and make their way to try and get sanctuary somewhere and find their parents, because they've obviously haven't seen them and they're obviously worried sick. So that's pretty much where the story progresses from there. Anyway, so the review. I thought that this anime was really well made. I thought that most of the graphics, I haven't seen very much in animes for a while, and the action scenes were fluid. All the movements of the characters against these zombies felt very realistic, or, well, not realistic, a bit accentuated in fact, but they were accentuated in such a way that made it so it seemed realistic, but it was also interesting to watch. And they also made it so that that you could really think of the characters as people that you would think of regularly around your school, and people who you would know and probably be friends with. Because hey, I'd probably be friends with these guys, whatever. But one thing I want to point out is there are kind of a couple things about this anime that might strike off of people, like a couple perverted camera angles and different things like that are thrown up a lot in the series. But if you look past all that stuff, the series does have a pretty stable plot with all the characters interacting between each other and trying to maintain their sanity in the zombie apocalypse and also against the zombies themselves. It gets a bit complicated at some points, but if you kind of just base yourself on what you already know, then that's pretty straight flying from there. Well, thank you guys very much for watching, and if you'd be so kind as to leave a rating and hopefully tell me how I did, because I really would like to object my opinions on most of the animes, because I have seen a pretty good amount of animes, and I do have a lot of opinions on these animes, and I thought that making a review series would be good for my channel. And in the comments or whatever, just message me or tell me how I did, because if I do get a positive feed from this, I would like to continue the series and talk more about other animes I've seen, because I have seen a pretty good amount of them. So please, if you'd be so kind as to leave a rating and tell me how I did. Thank you very much. See you guys later.
When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave can hold my body down.